Secretary of State, and things are going badly in Kosovo. And I thought, well, it was easy enough for me to be critical of my predecessor, but we now had to do something. So I thought we needed to do something quickly. And the Secretary of State can make statements but has no airplanes. And so it was important to get the Pentagon to understand what was going on. So I had a big discussions and arguments with the Pentagon about this. We did then, however, begin an air war. So what happens? The weather's bad. Oh, by the way, I didn't have to persuade President Clinton. He wanted to do something about Kosovo. So just as the war is starting, he calls me in the middle of the night and he says, Madeleine, the airplanes have left. We're doing the right thing, right? Yes, Mr. President, we're doing the right thing. We are doing the right thing, Madeleine, right? Yes, Mr. President, we're doing the right thing. So then the weather was bad, and then the Serbs put out decoys, and everything was going badly. Then I come into my office, and my executive assistant says to me, sit down. I said, what's the matter with you? He said, just sit down. And I said, what? And he said, we've just bombed the Chinese embassy by mistake. So everything was going wrong. And they called it Madeleine's War. And so then when we won, they called it something else. But the bottom line is, when I went to Pristina right after, it was incredible. And I met those little 12-year-old girls whose first name was Madeleine. But what I have to say now, I was just there with President Clinton, and I have never been to a place that was so grateful for something that the United States had done. We met with the NDI people there who were fantastic and have been doing a lot of work in terms of civil society and a number of different things. But I've never seen so many American flags. I've never seen so many signs that said, thank you, USA, thank you, USA. And then I'm very glad the bust of me is on a pedestal because otherwise I'm too short. But we visited that and the UN to memory, and then President Clinton's statue, and walking down the main street of Pristina holding